Wow. I gotta be honest with you folks. I did not saw this coming. Not only that the Nationals beat the Houston Astros, they dominated them and they kicked their ass. Simple as that. And this Nationals team is different than any other wild card team I have ever seen. Honestly, the closest team I will come to how the Nationals have been playing is the San Francisco Giants in 2014. Other than that, I had never seen a wild card team since the 1995 since they out of the wild card team in 1995 to be could be so dominant than the Washington Nationals. First of all, the Nationals have a deep bullpen, and by the way, and the fact that Steven Strasburg is slowly but surely adding his postseason resume. He is 4-0. He's so far in the postseason. He's 4-0. He got the decision tonight against the invincible Justin Verlander, who is 1-3 in the postseason, and it is really, really, really. I cannot fathom Kurt Suzuki out of all people hit a home run, and from that point on, the Washington Nationals have really opened this game wide open. It really has. Um, Burn. I don't know where to start. I really don't know where to start. To be honest with you, really don't know where to start. I said game 1 and 2 going to the series. I said that 1 and 2 would be the telling of the World Series, and the results as we look in favor for the Washington Nationals. Now, keep this in mind in history. The last team, and I'm not saying this might happen. I just want to throw this out there just to keep this. Just want to keep this in mind and throw this out there. The last team to come back from a 2-0 deficit and to win the World Series, believe it or not, is the New York Yankees. Other than that, no other team. When like I said to my brother, I'm gonna say it now. The team who usually win game 190 go on to win the World Series 75% of the time. Now, let's focus on the game. Is Steven Strasburg? Steven Strasburg pitch well, or throw over 100 pitches. He had thrown over 100 pitches. He stayed it up in the game. If Kurt Suzuki didn't hit that blast, I don't know about you folks. I thought that game itself would have gone to extra innings, and the Astros might have a chance in this game. But also keep this in mind. The Houston Astros Houston Astros batting average for this postseason is 179. They did not hit a lot of home. They did not hit a lot of home runs. They did not hit in the Yankee series, even though they won 3 home runs. They won by the home runs and stuff, but they didn't. They did not hit in this game. They really didn't. They really didn't. They hit home. The only hits they get is home runs and home runs and home runs. That's it. Other than that, they really didn't. They really don't put the ball in play, and all they hit is ground balls, pop ups, and that's it. And that's why the Nationals, and give them credit, the Nationals is in a stranglehold with the 2-0 series lead, and this might be in this. I would not be shocked, not one bit, to be that this series might be a short series. But they hit Justin Verlander, and they hit him hard, and they hit Coles too. But I did not expect the Nationals to go into Houston, which is by far, which this year the best home record in baseball this year, to win back-to-back games since June 18th and 19th, to lose back-to-back games at the hands of the Washington Nationals is really, really, really remarkable. And then I expect on Friday that Washington is going to be so amped up, where it's going to be loud. It's going to the Nationals Park is going to be as loud as ever. The last time the Washington hosts, they said it in the broadcast. The last time the Washington Nationals not the Nationals, but the city of Washington, the city of the nation capital, Washington D.C. The last time they host the World Series was against the New York Giants, 1933. 1933 was the last time. It was game number 5 of the World Series against the New York Giants. I don't recall what the year was, but nevertheless, I don't recall what's the year, but nevertheless, that was the last time, and I expect that stadium to be packed. Which, no matter what World Series, no matter what city is in, the World Series will always be packed. Always be packed. I learned that when I went to City Field. But tonight this is all about the Nationals. Their batch is very, very deep, and they are very, very scary team. They really are a very scary team this year, and it's time for the Houston Astros to start hitting in this series. Time to start hitting in this series. It really has. It really has. Otherwise, this series is good. This series look more to be a sweep for the Washington Nationals, and this is I think it's appropriate to say, and I'm gonna think about. I thought about it, and I'm gonna say that the Washington Nationals might be the most dominant wild card team ever. Most wild card team ever. They beat the number one team. They eliminated the number one. They beat the team with the best record in baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers. They swept the championship pedigree of the St. Louis Cardinals, who was a great team. And they have they have won 8 games in a row in the single postseason. That is the longest in postseason history. That's all time. And look where this Nationals team was at. Okay? And we said this, run this time and time again. In the beginning of the year, they were flat. They looked like the Nationals going downhill. And from the second half of the All-Star game, they really turned it around, and their season has really scored sky high, and they'll never look back, and that's what leads them to this point. And every time you see the Nationals, you think they're dead, you think they're dead, and they perform like a champion. When you're down and out, they find ways to win, and give them all the credit in the world. All the credit in the world, from Rendon to Anthony Rendon, who's a great player. Juan Soto. Soon gonna be looking like a future Hall of Fame type player. Ryan Zimmerman. Kurt Suzuki, who's having a tremendous postseason, who's having a tremendous year. This is the best year Kurt Suzuki has ever had. Let's be honest. Try Taylor. To me, the more I look at him, how fast he is. He remind me more of Ricky Henderson or. Ricky Henderson, all the great players who are speed demons who could steal the bases. But the Washington Nationals are just playing phenomenal baseball, and they pick a right time to play phenomenal baseball. And one last thing, I thought, if the Braves, to me, let's be honest, the more you think about it, the Nationals are more better than a wild card team. They should have won the NL East. The more you think about it, I'm just throwing it out there. To say that. Now, look in the game 3. What the Astros gonna do? The Astros They're the champs. They're down 2-0. How they will respond, you know? Because this is to me, this is truly the rule, the do or die time. If you're the Houston Astros, you do not want this series. You don't want to think about. You don't want this series to go 3-0. You do not want to go. Obviously, you don't want the series to go 3-0. You want to. I think Anibal Sanchez. I think it's hittable. I think he's hittable, and Zach Greinke. Will he get his first win in the postseason? Because let's think about this. He hasn't won a postseason game yet in the postseason. He haven't got a decision yet. So let's see how things pan out as far as the Astros is concerned. So Game 3 should be exciting. Talk to you later. See ya.